interrupt this program for an important announcement. Wake up, people! You are being deceived and brainwashed by the lies of the oppressive regime you call government. My name is Betty Boom. Follow me, and I will show you how deep the rabbit hole actually goes.
What is it now?
It's Betty Blue with the usual barrage of bad news. It seems that our no-good leader has requested aid corps presence on Tropico. Have we lost our dignity to such a degree that we beg for breadcrumbs instead of leading the other nations in the Caribbean? A nation of beggars and spineless automatons. That's what we are. Comrades, according to my ever-trustworthy sources, the people on the island are growing restless and unhappy. It took them quite some time to realize that El Presidente is one big pompous fool and a phony. But better late than never. Rise, proletarians, rise and stomp the enemies of the people with your dirty working boots.
Breaking news! In case you haven't noticed, a huge hurricane has swept through Tropico, leaving a trail of destruction in its path. In unrelated news, there are reports of people carrying a cauldron of tar and feathers traversing the island in search of the local meteorologists. The workers at the weather station were allegedly out drinking and therefore unable to issue a warning the day before the disaster.
The national traitors, so-called loyalists, want the construction of a museum dedicated to the childhood life of El Presidente. Go ahead. By all means, let us have it. My comrades will watch carefully who goes there. When the revolution is victorious, everyone will pay his due. God is merciful. The resistance is not.
we expect a heavy rain of frogs. This unusual phenomenon is apparently not so unusual, since our neighbors claimed even stranger stuff was falling from the sky, including sardines, jellyfish, alligators, and sadly, cows. El Presidente said that it's better raining frogs than men.
What matter requires Presidente's attention?
Good morning, comrades! This is
What do you
TNT, the
want?
voice
I'm
of Free
busy
Tropico. We have great news. Apparently, the great Russian bear wants to give us a
If you
big
want
furry
something
hug.
done,
El
do it
Presidente
yourself.
said in a special communique that, I quote, "We wholeheartedly accept the smothering embrace of Mother Russia and believe in the everlasting
Never
comradeship
fear.
between our great
President is
nations."
here.
Nowadays, people are turning to the government with a single question. When? When shall I move out of my shack and move into a decent home? The answer is clear. Never. Never, my friends. This is what El Presidente has for you. Shacks and squalor. This is the true face of the regime. Stay tuned for more truth from me, Betty Boom.
Never fear, President is here!
The following international news has been taken off air due to recent amendments of the Positive Broadcast Act. Now let us enjoy some music. And next, the How Big Is Your Banana Talk Show!
This is Betty Boom, the voice of truth. Can't you all see the greedy exploitation of nature? How the selected few cut down our trees, dig up our earth, and squander our resources, aided by the corrupt regime of El Presidente. Soon, it will be a day of reckoning, and environmentalists will show us the way.
Are you a rebel? Make it so.
Compañeros, if you had any doubts that Tropico is turning into an outright brothel, now you have the most shining example. Instead of increasing the salaries of the workers, El Presidente is building a marina. I bet the privileged few will drool all over the place when they learn about this. Now we'll be forced to look at their fake fans, their plastic breasts, and their liposucked bodies the whole damn year. Madre de Dio. Comrades, our weapons have been stolen. Some would blame this on petty crime, but I know that it is an act of the government troops. Still, if this was done by one of you, you'd better hope I'm not the one to catch you, you sneaky thieves.
Speak fast. I don't have all day. Back to work again. If you want something done, do it yourself. What matter requires Presidente's attention?
And now for a curious case. A wild llama has made a successful assassination attempt on El Presidente's favorite hat. The hat is in a very bad condition, with little hope of recovery. The unfortunate llama has been charged with high treason and will have to testify in court for its actions. Animal activists are planning nationwide demonstrations in a desperate attempt to free the furry creature. Militaristic supporters have voiced their concern that the number of soldiers and generals stationed on the island is insufficient to defend the nation. If you ever considered joining the army, now is the time to make the decisive step. Uncle Pedro wants you!
Speak fast. I don't have all day.
Today is a sad day for Tropico. An unspeakable act shook our island just a few hours ago as some traitorous coward has tried to assassinate our great leader. Among the suspects are virtually all foreign intelligence agencies. The presidential advisor, Penultimo, a toucan-worshipping environmentalist, and an old hermit who supposedly lives in a bird's nest and prays in the lotus pose.
Today's news. Democracy is knocking on the door of El Presidente as the people of Tropico are demanding elections in the upcoming year. Will this be the end of El Presidente's tyrannical regime? Let the voice of the people be heard. We shall not fail. Adelante, compañeros.
Black gold is the word on everyone's lips. A massive oil refinery has been constructed on the island shoreline. As prices of oil are expected to soar in the coming years, this refinery can become the backbone of the island's economy. Tropico! The sun is shining bright, and let me tell you, it's a great day to celebrate democracy. Yesterday, I spoke with the Yankee ambassador, Mr. Adams, and things are looking good for our relations with the Americanos. Uncle Sam has promised to foster and strengthen our young democracy here in Tropico and keep us safe from the red threat.
Proud citizens of Tropico, I want to stress on the great progress we have made. Production has increased steadily, exceeding 25% in some areas. I tell you, we will complete the 5-year plan in 4 years. This is progress. How housing is insufficient. We shall not deny that. However, the reasons are as clear as day. We all know that the environmentalists are to blame for all this. Through my years of presidency, I have received your gratitude, my compañeros. Alas, I am nothing but a humble servant, and you are my masters, my employers. I pay respects to the intellectuals whose ingenuity is leading us toward a brighter future. I have great plans for Tropico, plans that will be felt by everyone, even the least fortunate of you. I promise to you that in my next term, people will no longer have to live in shacks. God bless you and good day.
Never fear, President is here.
And now for today's headliners. A recent bombing attempt has spread panic among the citizens on the island. Nobody knows where the next bomb will pop up. Why, someone might be planting one in your basement right now. Stay tuned to TNT, the radio that will blow your mind and make you come begging for more. The heated presidential battle has concluded. The ballots are counted and the results are in. Our new president is the good old El Presidente. May our leader continue to work for the good of Tropico for many years to come.
El Presidente rewarded the farmer responsible for the discovery of an oil deposit with a tin metal, 2 skinny chickens, and a half-dead cow. I find this action extremely offensive and degrading, but the worst part is that the farmer was actually happy with his reward.
Our small island has reached a grand number of 100 people. Our community is growing by the minute. Special report. That new rebel fad has grown out of proportion. They are attacking buildings now. El Presidente stated he is shocked and appalled by this unprovoked attack on the peace and democracy in Tropico. Buenos dias, sweet people of Tropico. I hate to be the one to always bring the bad news, but apparently some subversive elements on the island are doing everything to sabotage our thriving tourist industry. The latest trend is abduction of tourists. My advice to our foreign guests is simple. Stay at your nice air-conditioned hotel rooms and don't wander off too far without a handy sidearm. Breaking news! Unrest in the military has led to a surprising coup against the current government. It looks like some folks in the army think they can run the island better than El Presidente. Loyal soldiers are rushing to defend the palace from the traitors.
Our disgraceful leader is reported to build a Ferris wheel. What is he trying to achieve? Show us his sensitive, childish side? One thing is for sure. He aims to turn our revolutionary island into a theme park. If you ask me, the biggest tourist attraction is still El Presidente himself. Like him, the Ferris wheel just keeps on turning and feels hollow. It's simply there.
Speak fast. I don't have all day.
Hail to you, heroes of the revolution. The fate of free Tropico shall be decided in the upcoming battle. The sons and daughters of liberty are now storming the oppressor's palace. This fortress of evil is the only thing that stands between us and freedom. Turn every stone into a deadly weapon. Use every spare bottle to make Molotov cocktails. No mercy for El Presidente.
What is it now?
brothers and sisters, it is a glorious day for Tropico. Finally, the rule of El Presidente is over. Nationwide celebrations are taking place as I speak. The Army has just announced an unexpected test launch of the big rocket. Apparently, it has nothing to do with the missing Presidente. There is a phone call from the palace. The treasury is gone. Welcome to our bright future. No Presidente, no treasury, and freedom for all.